Yo, YouTube, to be honest, I think it's better now if I just refer to you guys as who you guys are before I start my stream because I'm always going to be um, recording first and then I'm going to be streaming. I don't have the little thing where it goes straight from Twitch to YouTube simply because the quality isn't as good. I'm not saying the quality is good, but it's just not as good. So I'm going to go live now. What am I going to call today's one? Today's one's going to be about my ideas and I only just came up with that like 1 minute ago. Or should I call it brainstorming? I'll say brainstorming everything. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go just chatting as well. So confirm and go live. Let's see. Let's see what we come up with. Whoa, that's annoying. Anyway, let's see what we come up with. All right, I'm gonna open up the whiteboard. I'm not gonna show you guys yet. I'm gonna think first for a little bit, but I'll just be working away on here. Open up the whiteboard and we'll see. So where is it? It's in Google. Right. Why is my Streamlabs here? I never have like that. There we go. Okay, cool. Right? Let's brainstorm. And that does. Why is that not? Some I don't know what this is. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, so let's brainstorm. Before we start, actually, what I'm going to do is this, right? We're 1 second. So you're making noise. Give me just 1 minute. Right. Where was I? Okay. First things first. I never got to put up any of the things we discussed for the past three discussions. State of the world, what do we want, and what is a friend, right? We discussed those, came to conclusions, but I never really put them on my Discord. Now, my main mission is this, okay? I'm not going to attract any sort of good creators that are sort of doing the kind of things I'm doing because I'm a young creator. I'm very new to this, so nobody's gonna see me as anything other than like a clout chaser, right? It just goes with the program. So instead of what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go word of mouth, try to see if people can join my Discord and try to see if I can get people on there, just people that I know. And then I'm gonna try to build something based off of people that I know, people that have this kind of like idea, because this kind of extra way of thinking, right? The only reason is because it doesn't give people like, oh yeah, please, yeah, you have to watch me, or it's not like, oh yeah, collaborate with me. It's just like if you use the app, right? Join it, add to it, whatever the case may be, and let's try and build something. That's what I'm going to do. So, um, yeah, that's what I have to do. So word of mouth, just try to get as many people to join my Discord as possible. I'm gonna see if I can get about 25 people there. I don't even know how I'm gonna talk to 25 people, but I'm just going to see. So if I can get 25 people on my Discord, it's gonna be a start, right? It's gonna be a start. People don't necessarily use Twitch like that unless they're in the Twitch community. So how do I break in? Definitely by having some external like place that gets attention to bring viewership in. Right? That's the only way it works. Or that's the only way it can work. So for now let's get into Discord. I'm gonna start brainstorming first. I'm gonna have a brainstorming like thing open, right? We're gonna brainstorm and then we're gonna get into Discord, do everything. That's what today's gonna be. We're just chilling, brainstorming, and then moving forward. All right. Firstly, Discord. Let's switch. And I'm going to go. I'm not gonna use the studio mode just for now because last stream was atrocious. The studio mode. So I'm gonna just keep it with my editor for now. So yeah, this is my Discord. So this is like the first thing we discussed before. Oh yeah, the second one, third, fourth, and then this as well. What is? Let me see. Okay. How does this work? Okay. Right. This is the Discord. We're gonna go to. Let me get rid of these. We're gonna go to the document. So this app. I still have to be right back there. I need to. Okay, reset canvas. There we go. Okay, I'm faster at that now. Good. Finder. Let me see. Where are my documents? Where are they? Huh. I actually don't know where they are. That's kind of strange. Where did I save them? If you don't know what I'm looking, this is what I'm looking at. Let me show you. Oh no, I actually can't show you my folders. Yo, can't do that. I doxed myself. Well, I didn't download it. I just saved it. It could be up here. Hold on. Documents, whiteboard. Yeah, I can't see them, so we won't worry about that. I'll just add them later on. But okay, what is going to be the plan for moving forward? Well, we have our sort of schedule, right? We split it up. It's like, was it 5 days? Just discuss like 5 days discussions. Well, last time I think I did like 3 days because I only did State of the World and stuff. But I genuinely don't know what I plan to do for the rest. I think it was just, I guess, setting up a TikTok and then setting up a clips page. Actually, yes, I learned how people clip, right? So I don't I don't want to do it though. I don't want to. I don't know. Oh, I like not being seen. I like this, but also I want to build a community around this. So how do I do it? I have to make some sort of TikTok. I have to do it, right? So I'm going to. Okay. Well, did I say 5 and 3? That doesn't make sense. It's 5 and 2. But for this week anyway, I did sort of 3 topics, and we all know the tree. I just write it down real quick. So, state of the world. And then also did what? Oh, What do we want? And then we did. What is a friend? Right. These are the three that we covered. Right. Cover these three. So what else do we need to cover? No, not what. Why did I just ask that? That doesn't make any sense. Not what else we need to cover. Okay. What was the plan for like now? What was the plan for now? Yeah, I think it was sort of deciding how to increase viewership, and that first one collaborations that doesn't work. That did not work out. TikTok is definitely one, but I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. I really don't want to be there. Making those. Because I don't even, I'm not even, none of my things are really clippable. You have to come and watch the full thing. But how do people, like, how do you direct traffic towards this? It has to be clips. So, like, this is just being logical. It just has to. Because there's no algorithm that helps people find you except for YouTube. But YouTube is kind of slower because if you're not making people stay on your stuff, then they're not going to push you anywhere. And it's more difficult now to get on that main page. It's nearly impossible to get on the Twitch main page as well. So how do you do it? It has to be TikTok, right? So I need to get over myself and just start posting on there. So TikTok, right? Just clipping. Like, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at the comments. Nothing. I just want to post and just go away. That's all. That's all. Right? Post and just go away. Also, I want to do something fun on this. And we're also gonna plan the next topics. I want to talk about something about AI. Why is my handwriting better on this whiteboard than the other one? The other one was atrocious. Talk about something about AI, right? And then I also want to talk about like the future. I kind of spoke a little bit about where the world is, but like the future will be a good topic. And we're also gonna when I put the topics on Discord, we're gonna actually start like, ooh, yeah, we're gonna do like review days. Review days. But this shouldn't be that often. This should be like once a month where I don't really like watching over videos and stuff, where I'm not going back over videos, but going back over the words, right? The words that we came up with, and then trying to remember what was said. Right? We'll review it, review sort of the conclusion, remember what was said, and try to push it further. So review days. Let's say for instance, and these are not best. I'm just putting things on the screen, right? So these two are sort of ideas, right? Review date. Well, it's also an idea, but like it's a new sort of new type content, right? And then TikTok is just a way of making. Oh no. Of gaining some traffic. Right. Right, that's what it is. So we're getting some traffic. Okay. So traffic, TikTok. I have to make it. I don't like having my face out there. I don't like that. But I have to. If I'm going if because the thing is where I set myself a goal. Right, what's the goal? Let's not forget what was the goal. Put on green. Well, that's bad handwriting. What was the goal? Right? 100 viewers at any given time. Right, it's just 100 people here at any given time. That's the goal for the end of the year. Right. So I need some bit of traffic. Right. It just has to be that way. Nothing I'm shooting is on 4K. It's not highly edited. I'm literally just in my room, chilling, vibing, and then uploading or streaming, you can say. Right, but let's have fun though. Okay. I also want to do this, right? Because I'm doing YouTube. So this is my YouTube. So I started on the wait, what? Oh. Started on the first. This got 6 views. It's got 4, 1, 0, 26. 26. And this was the collab one, right? Then 8. Sorry, oh no, 8 days ago. It was 0. This was 0. Then 0, then 4, then 3, then 1, then 0, then 3, then 3, then but it's not 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So that means there's not sort of, I guess, crazy amounts of effort. It's only the things that I'm saying. So if one person is attracted to what I'm saying, then that's all. So far that is so somebody can have that like attraction, right? Then why can't like 10,000 people have that attraction? So I need to sort of really refine exactly how I communicate my ideas and make it more, I guess, attractive, But that can come in any ways. So that means anything that I do sort of decide to do in the future, it can't sort of go outside of my principles. I've said this a couple times, but let me actually ask what are these principles and where do they come from? Because remember, we are thinking, guys, all right? We think and we make sure we dissect topics. Okay, so what are my principles? I think I need to get closer. Principles for content creation. First and foremost, actually, I have it in my mind, but I haven't actually genuinely developed like a robust, like, okay, this is a yes, this is a no, this is a no. Principles, right? I am more of a discussion channel. I do engage in entertainment, but that is not the bulk, right? Discussion will probably be like 75, and entertainment would be like 25%, right? That's me. Right? So I don't want a situation where I'm trying to spam an idea. No. I look at a collection of ideas. And definitely one thing is authenticity. Okay. Authenticity. Right? Another thing is honesty. Right? I cannot be dishonest about what I'm thinking, right? Where I'm going, what I'm planning to do. Obviously, there's a difference between being dishonest and sort of, being secretive and then sort of giving you something special, right? But I have to be honest. I have to be. Everything is on stream. Everything is on stream. So if I'm off a little bit, then something is wrong. If it's this a little bit, then something made that happen. So question everything. and improve. Like, we can't stay stagnant. If something is working, but we're seeing that we're stagnant, it's like, okay, cool, but how are you pushing yourself? And there needs to be a balance of like, okay, yeah, this works, but you're not remaining here. You didn't start doing this so that you can find something that works and stick with it because like the sort of the creator space is telling you, no, this is you, this is your box. No, like, never being boxed in. Let me actually extend that. Don't box yourself in, right? Never being boxed in. Right? So that's it. You know, those are my principles. And we just made that now. Right? So I'm more of discussions, sort of talking topics and thinking and all that. That's the bulk of what I do. Right? I will try to, sprinkle in some bit of entertainment to make it a bit more enjoyable, to make the pill digest a little bit better. Right? I don't spam ideas. We think of something, we'll move on. Maybe we can come back to it in the future, but we don't spam it. It's more of a collection of ideas. We need to be authentic, honest about everything that's going on. Everything. And then question everything. Be curious, basically. Right? Curious. And just keep learning. Yeah, keep improving. Same thing. Just keep learning. You know what I mean? So, those are my principles. Right? I've said this before in couple, but this, I'm probably gonna say this again. I'm never gonna come back to this video and look, okay, what was my principles? I'm always going to sort of have it. So if I'm being dishonest, you would know if you can see sort of a difference between this video and one in the future, because I'm not going back over the videos. But the same theme is gonna reoccur, right? Over and over and over and over. Even if I sort of discuss an idea, like, further in to the future, you're gonna see sort of the same themes. But I'm gonna get smarter, obviously. Right? But it's gonna be me. And if I get smarter, and if it changes, I need to be able to tell you why that's the case. I need to be able to prove myself and not stutter, right? Then I'll be like, okay, you're not being honest. And even if that is the case and you guys catch me out, I have to just be like, okay, cool, fine. Hands up, you know what I mean? You can put the revolver down, right? And then I'll have to say something. So that's the idea. Yeah. What are we doing today, though? Today we're just brainstorming. We're just brainstorming, right? So we need viewership, but we're not craving it, right? This whole year is just like ideas. Right? Why am I going to be the greatest content creator on the platform? Why? Because I'm genuinely just going to be. Right? So it's just ideas. We need to really understand these platforms and how the attention economy works. And then we're going to use, because it's always going to be here, right? The attention economy is always going to be here. Let me talk to you one-on-one. The attention economy, right? The creator economy versus the attention economy. Listen, content creation, first and foremost, is an art form, right? It's a place where you can go and literally just be yourself. Completely, totally, fully, right? Be yourself, do the things that you like to do, and build a community around that, around people who think the same like that. But because it has gotten so popular, it's literally, content creation is way more, like, you have way more viewership on content now than TV. It's that massive that it's beating out TV. I don't know if that statistics is right, but it's competing, It's competing with TV, with legacy TV. So it's very, very big, right? Now, the strange and negative part of content creation is that it's addictive for viewers. The reason it's addictive for viewers is because these very intelligent guys that are behind the companies that make these platforms, make it, buy it, and maintain it, whatever the case, but the companies that own these platforms, they want you guys on here as much as possible. They want you to spend your whole time, your whole life, everything just on here. Right? And you can say, wait, if that's the case and you know this, then why are you yourself now making content? Right. I'm going to say this. Over the last year, I've been trying to stop watching. I never watched TikTok. I don't watch it. I always knew that TikTok was just the worst bit of content creation ever. It's like there is no effort, there is no energy, there is no nothing. Maybe you have some people who are really trying and doing some stuff, but like it doesn't really highlight people who are genuinely trying to make very, 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 very good content. It just doesn't highlight it. It's like cheap tricks. You can use very cheap tricks on TikTok to make. And I always just saw it as, nah, there's no way. No. Vine, on the other hand, was actually genuinely better because Vine actually had people that are creating on Vine. They were around the time where content creators were very creative. So people that are creating on Vine were actually way more creative. Still the same thing, cheap jokes, whatever. But TikTok, the algorithm behind it is just, it's just crazy, right? So I saw this earlier and I just never watched it. Never got TikTok, never had it, just never watched it, right? I think people would send me stuff before on other social media apps, and then I watch it there. Or when Instagram started getting that down. Oh, I'm actually not even on Instagram anymore. Obviously, for foreign, I'm gonna have to get Instagram and all this other stuff. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Over the last year, I just tried my hardest to stop watching YouTube, and I did finally stop watching YouTube. I don't like to watch. I don't like sort of wasting my time watching things that I know that I don't want to. Right? There are some videos I want to watch, but when I watch one, remember we talked. Oh, actually, I forgot. We talked about content creation. We talked about how it's like how YouTube is like kind of crazy. If you want to watch that video, it's up. It's kind of like when you spend a couple minutes on it, like you actually spend way more than you sort of bargain for, because they just draw you in, bro. It's like it's crazy. They know everything about you, and they just know you're gonna be, I guess, tempted by the next video. Oh, actually, watch this one. Oh, watch that one. It's like, bro, I came here to watch one video. Why has it been like 3 hours since I came here? It doesn't make sense. That's what content creation is. Now again, going back to my question, if you're asking me, okay, why am I here? The thing is, I've just always wanted to do this. Always. Some form of it. Some form of like artistry I've always wanted to do. And I just feel like this is the best way to do it. Now, do I think I'm going to be the golden child and be the sort of pinnacle and like everyone should copy me and sort of be the... No. I'm going to sort of maybe use some of the tricks to try to get my thing better, but I'm not going to go below my principles. Do you get what I mean? But this, for me personally, is an art form. And I'm going to try to sort of produce whatever content I can that way. But if it's like, yeah, no, this is past your time. You don't belong here anymore. Like, you're getting zero viewership, right? Depending on the demand and how much I can offer of my, I guess, creative talents, then I will try as much as I can to make the best content possible. This, for me, is an entrance. It's an entrance into what is possible. But if I go for like all the crazy stuff and there's no reception behind it and nobody cares, then I'm just gonna stop that but continue this. This is simple because I genuinely like to think and I like to build a community around thinkers, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. Like this, I can do this nearly forever, honestly. Just come sometimes, maybe not every day like I'm saying for this year particularly, because I just want to fortify myself and just do something consistently for a year and see how I can develop inside that like time frame, you know. But moving further, I don't need to stream all the time. I'll just maybe once in a while after I've done some stuff that is not related to content creation, I'll come here, talk about it, talk about different things, talk about what I'm doing outside of this and all of that. So for me, I've just always wanted to do this, but I never really just went away and did it. So I guess it's better late than never. That's why. But I wouldn't recommend you watching YouTube or anything unless you have like what I have, which is an ad block. I can actually show you here. Yeah. So do I have it on this? I don't think I have it on this. It's in a different one. Okay, let me see if I can get it up. Oh, am I gonna? No, I'm gonna give away something if I open that. No, it's fine. Okay, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it for now. But I have like this ad blocker that just lets me sort of block all the recommended. To be honest, sometimes it still gets to me, but it allows me to block the recommended, so it's easier to just go on YouTube, search for a video, watch it. Ooh, and now it's actually worse. Wait, look at this. Look at this. Let's actually search for a video. Let's say, the boy who cried wolf. Look. What the flip is this? What is this? The boy who cried wolf, bedtime stories, kids. The boy who cried wolf. The boy who cried. Story for kids. The boy who cried wolf. Okay, why is this ahead of this? Maybe this was a bad example. This was a bad example. I don't know what it is, but there was this video. Okay, the YouTube search is not working. There was a video that really talked about this. It's like you search for something. Yeah, this is what comes up. These shorts. They recommend you shorts so often. Like why? Why? It's just why. You know what I mean? Why you show me so much shorts? And then after a while, it just goes to random videos. Like people also search for. So let's look at it. So it's like 1, 2 videos, then you see shorts, right? Then 3, 4. And this is an ad. 3, 4, 5. An ad again, 6, 7, like, bro. Then another shorts, and then this, and then people also search for. Even this show more button, it didn't used to be here before. Like, look, yeah, exactly. It's just shorts and then random videos. Random videos. So I don't know, man. Like content creation is not what it used to be because there's just so much other incentives than to just make the best videos possible. It's like you need to make the most clickbaitable video. You need to make the video that holds people's attention the longest. Yo, there are just so much things to add to your video that your video stops being your video. It stops being what it says in the title and starts being something completely different. So your creative process is literally just. And I also saw something about people losing viewership and stuff like that. So it's a weird space to be in. But I don't care about all of that. For me, this is just sort of a passion that I just like to do, right? But I do like having goals, and I'm going to move towards goals. So that's my thing. Because without goals, then what am I really doing, you know? So I'm documenting everything on here because I like this idea of streaming in this generation. So I'm just gonna stream and then hope for the best. Right. What's next? What's next? let's analyze what I've done, not on the YouTube studio, just my YouTube channel. Right, let's analyze what I've done. Right. Okay, so first stream, short stream, third stream. Don't know what I talked about here, whatever the case may be. Now, if went to a different setup, I think twice. Where is the second time? I went to a different setup twice, This is what it is. Sometimes here, sometimes not. This is what it is. Have this, have that. Okay, the next step, I think, is to start going with thumbnails. To start making thumbnails. Right, that's the next step. The only reason is I do not like these sorts of thumbnails that just has the whiteboard up. It looks like you're in maths class and it's just, or you're in English class and it's just like, ugh, it just makes it unappealing. I'd rather just having it be like me there. It's better because it's generally just me, not the whiteboard and stuff. So, and the best way for me to do that is just to, for the most part, just have myself on full cam, but it doesn't really detail what I'm really trying to do, right? So, thumbnails, right? I'm just gonna make an easy way to do it. So basically, I'll just watch the video, find one part, sort of take a screenshot, and then use that as a thumbnail. I think that would be okay, right? Take a screenshot and use that as a thumbnail, because I think the screenshots do like stay in high quality. So I'm gonna start having thumbnails, but it's just gonna be pictures. It's not gonna be anything crazy, right? Rather than that, just have the pictures. Right. Where actually I don't have my. Let me get my streamer book because I'm forgetting. I need to write this all down. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. See this? Streamer book. Right. So, different ideas. Okay, so we need thumbnails. Just screenshot SC of yourself. Okay. Get a TikTok and post clips. Like be a clipper. Right? That's what it is. Just get TikTok and post clips. And then yeah. What else? Let's read. Okay, let's actually evaluate you see how I'm jumping from topic to topic. Yeah, let's I just forgot what I was about to say. Yeah, let's evaluate how I actually search, how I actually think about different topics. Because sometimes I went over time when I'm thinking. I don't want to keep doing that because I don't want to give too much time to one topic and then not enough to the other. It's just an hour, just 1 hour, and then I haven't really compared a lot. So comparison with real data. Haven't done that much. I did that like I think twice or once, and then I just never did it again. So there. So I need to compare more with real data because we actually need to get smarter as well. Compare with real data. And then also, what do we need to do? Stop going overtime. I'm thinking. Right. So that's what I'm going to try to get done better. And yeah. Another thing, I think I said this before, but I'm traveling to Morocco. How many days? And I don't think I would have great Wi-Fi either, so I don't even know if I'll be able to stream. But if I don't stream, I'm just gonna record. I'm gonna record for an hour and just post it on YouTube if I don't stream. So yeah, and I think I probably could post it on Twitch as well. So that's gonna be it. Cause I never really thought about that going to Morocco. But I'll see though. Maybe there's decent Wi-Fi. I'll check. Right. Okay, what topics I want to talk about? Let's see if we can make some for even tomorrow. All right, so AI in the future. I just don't want to talk about it. I actually want to use it, right, in the future. Oof, I'm gonna really pick my brain because, bro, there's so much I don't know. So much I don't know. I want to be someone who can talk about a wide range of topics, like pretty much anything. Pretty much anything. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to. Right? So, yeah. What am I missing? I think I do best when I'm genuinely focused on one topic. I'm not just chilling about. I think I'm delaying time. We could be getting so many different topics in, but I'm restructuring a lot. But I did finish those 3. So is it that I should do more than 3? Should I make it like just 5 topics for the weekdays, and then weekends I'll just go, all right, now you can start, doing other things. Weekends is just like, okay, yeah, now it's time to plan. It's plan the weekends and this. And then on the weekdays, it's like, yeah, you just need to chop it up with different topics like that. Right? Because I do want a bank of me talking about the things that I really genuinely am passionate about. And how they're gonna come to fruition. So yeah, I think I should spend a lot more time doing that than trying to do other things that I have no right or no reason to be doing. So we'll see. We'll see what I do. I want to surprise myself, so I'm gonna go for that. And Tuesdays. I think I have something around this time, so I might need to stream early on a Tuesday, and then later on, I'll go do it because I go to. What are they even called? I'll just say I go to Open Circle. You can search what that is if you want. But yeah, I go to Open Circle and I have Open Circle on Tuesdays. So I'm gonna see how I'm going to do my streams while having that. nothing's gonna work out. You need connections. Definitely need connections. And my connections in here will be collaborations, but it's just you don't do that on stream. It's very optimistic to think that you can. But yeah, I have to be realistic and optimistic at the same time. Also, I need to get in touch with people too. I think 2 people said they would get in touch with me from on one of my videos, and I haven't heard back. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. What would I do for my AI one? Because what if I ask the question, how useful is it? And then from scratch I just find something and then try to do it in an hour with AI. Right. This is terrible handwriting. None of you can understand this, but yeah. What if I do that? And then for the future, what if I reimagine these in more than 2 days, in a couple of days? Let's say AI is discuss it, and I implement it the next day, and then the future I discuss it, and then I create something surrounding it and AI, and then I make one photo. Right. I'm just gonna write combine AI and the future. What is it? What if I just do that? Combine them both. It could work because we do whatever here. So really see how you can stretch it, because I think AI is more of an amplifier. It's about the things that you already know, and it can help you with, or just I guess do more in a short amount of time. It's more about efficiency, but it can't just help. It can't just overhaul the thinking process. But you just do not. You just say something and you do nothing. You have to work with it. You know. So the smarter you are, the more capable you are with using AI. But we'll see what we can do. Oh, actually, I want to talk about music as well. Music, because right now, due to sort of I guess my relationship with God, I mostly just listen to Christian. No, yeah, mostly just listen to like Christian music. For now, anyway. How am I saying for now? Like I'm gonna change? No, I do. That's what I mostly listen to. But in this new age with all the things people can do, yo, there's some really, really good ones out there. But I am aware of every other time. When I say I listen, like if I overhear it or I hear it, I'll like different music, circular music, I'll still sort of be able to recognize sort of talent in it, but I don't go out of my way to put it on. But it used to be much different than where I am now. That's the funny thing. You guys are catching me or not catching me, but I'm in a much different position to the point where I'm very comfortable with putting my whole self, who I am completely, online. Never ever been that way before. But I feel so confident in just who I am, regardless of my flaws, to just be comfortable with myself enough to say, you know what, this is me here. This is me here. All right, I'll probably be a lot, more in the future, but this is me now, and I'm good. I'm fine with this right now. All we can do is keep growing and keep learning. So you have to grow and learn, and come with me and let's do something good with that. Right? That's why it streams and not videos, because it's just you. I don't look at the camera much. I don't know why. It's still kind of strange. But I should do it more because I'm focusing on looking at myself and then the viewership. So I'm not really looking at the chat a lot. No, not the chat, sorry, the camera. Watch. I don't focus on the camera. Oh. Just a green dot. Oh yeah, what am I doing in Morocco, you ask? I don't really even travel much, but a good friend of mine wanted to go on. It was kind of like a last minute discussion, and the thing was I was actually avoiding traveling a lot with other people, but then I just was like, cool, let's go. He's a very good friend of mine, so we're going to Morocco, and for a week at that. 1 week. One week. I don't want to bring up another topic. I don't want to bring up a topic now because if I do, it's gonna be like a very quick rant. But I'm thinking like, what is one thing that has become possible that is, it's kind of still unbelievable, even though it's like, I guess, normalized. And there was something I was thinking before about. Yeah, it's just our ability to know a lot that's going on around the world at any given time. Like, we have access to just so much information, and you give people limited access to information, and what do they do with it? You might think, oh well, we're gonna become so much better, so we're gonna move so much quicker, move so much, we're gonna just get stuff done. But most people are just on the side of their beds like this, looking at TikTok, just like this. I'm talking like that's not me. Well, for TikTok, it's not me. For YouTube, it used to be. I think my addiction to YouTube is coming back a little bit though, because I've been watching. Sneako is like his videos and stuff. And watched a couple. He came back on my radar. I used to really like his older videos, like way back when, like Time of Mr. Beast and stuff. When he used to collab with him, used to be decent, but yeah, a lot of things happened. Even Ryan Higa, bro, excellent YouTuber, fantastic stuff. I actually saw why he quit, and it was literally because of the algorithm. He just felt like he wasn't making the type of videos he wanted to make. But it's everyone's each to their own. Most of the successful streamers are the ones who started in 2020 or before 2020, because every sort of content creators were eating back then because everybody was at home, nothing to do, just to go online and just watch some stuff. It gave people that really use this medium to really drive their own ideas. I know, but that sort of activity started way back before that even. People were just so unable to do so much because of social media content creation. And the pendulum has swung multiple ways in a very short amount of time. America leads the way, and then every other country follows suit. I think, right, and this is not to sort of put out my political whatever, but the way that America is split, I think that's gonna be more recurring in every other country now. It's gonna be a lot more in your face how split up countries are gonna start being. Because ideologies, I think not philosophy, but psychology was like America is like sort of pioneered the scientific psychology. I know this because I'm reading a book by Thomas Leahy, I think, on the history of psychology. So they pioneered it, and America's like the, I guess, world leader in sort of psychological thought. So if the thing if that place is messing up, then it's gonna translate. Tensions are gonna rise. I wonder how much the tensions are right now, because I've kind of unplugged a little bit, so I don't really have a very robust idea of where the world is at. But I want to know on my own terms. I don't want to be recommended random things. And that's kind of what I want us to do. We need to learn the world, but you don't have to just keep consuming every single information. You need to be able to store them. So when you think about something, you need to be able to store it in your brain effectively, so that you can use it and reproduce material from it to help you move forward. Right? So how do you bring about value? Which is the whole point of why I'm even making this. Enable people to bring value in their own lives. I'm kind of curious how I'm going to integrate sort of my personal life and the things that I'm working on. Sort of how do I really showcase my IQ? Because it's really low. It's very, very low. How do I really showcase where I'm at, the stage I'm at, and relate that to people? Because every single person at different stages, and it doesn't matter. So far, you're always trying to get better. Even if you were the lazy guy before, stop. That's the best thing you can do. Stop. Deal with the consequences of that. Stop, and then keep getting better. Because it can always get much worse. Oh, it can always get much worse. So the best thing for you to do for yourself is to just make it just a little bit better. And then if you do that again tomorrow, hey, that's better, twice as good as 2 days ago. And if you keep on that trend, you'd be surprised with what you can achieve. So for me, it's just about compounding the rewards of that consistency. Not like taking it all and eating it now. When you do something, when you work hard and you make some money, just go spend it all. No, it's like you make some money, you save it, invest it. You keep doing the same thing, rinse and repeat, keep investing, and then much later, then you like boom, take that large chunk, not even spend a lot, maybe a little bit, and then invest that as well, and poof, skyrocket. And imagine from there, with all that resource, what can you do with people? So if you can build a community where you have sort of no resources, and you can actually inspire people to take action, imagine what you can do with resources. So we're just trying to better ourselves. Kind of use what we have. Like I said before, started this 1st of January. I was just like, I'm just gonna do whatever. And to be honest, this is actually making me better. It's making me sort of, I guess, consistent at doing the thing that I always wanted to do. And also in other aspects of my life as well, I'm working very hard. I'm not seeing any sort of fruits from that, but it's gonna come. I'm gonna need And when it does, don't be surprised, because I told you so. I told you so. So you've heard it. You've heard it here first, right? You've heard it here first. So what did we say? What did we say? Said about a couple stuff. Let me see what we have. So I need to put more thumbnails in my videos. Cool. Or I need to put thumbnails in my videos. Since I'm going over time, I need to make comparison of real data. All right, this is my goal. Right, don't forget, it's the goal. If you want to help out with that goal, get to 100 concurrent viewers on any given stream. At any given time on my streams. That's the goal for the end of the year. How am I going to do that? I don't know, but when I'm thinking about it, have really good ideas that resonate, like it's talking about cool things, and then have a TikTok for more reach, review different content type, and yeah. I want to talk about music. I want to talk about AI. My principles as well. I do 75% discussion and 25% entertainment. I am not funny. I am not entertaining. You know what? I'm even trying to sort of increase my charisma a little bit, because I don't. There's a lot of little things that I don't have. Right. So work on those, increase that little by little, and then you'll be the best. So I don't do all these things. I have to be honest. I have to be authentic. I have to question everything. Keep improving and be curious. Don't spam ideas. Nah, don't spam one. You have to just make sure you have a collection. So that's me. It's another day, another stream. And yeah, to be honest, I'm gonna try the thumbnail thing today. And yeah, I'm actually gonna make this my thumbnail. Or this. And yeah, it's gonna be the thumbnail. Anyways, peace. Oh yeah, it's been foreign, yeah. Foreign, yeah. Remember the name. Alright, peace.